tune.
It's got a real Top Gun vibe about it, this. Not so much anymore.
Nah. Let's come in there. That's She Bangs the Drums by the Stone Roses.
Topical tune.
Mashy, have you ever thought about hitting a drummer's cymbals or kit while they're playing?
Not once. Not once. In fact, I've thought about it, I'm sure. And then I would have gone, no, that would be one of the stupidest things you could possibly do right now. That's not your drum kit. That's someone else's drum kit. I'm here, not on the stage for a reason.
Yeah. Now, if you know what we're talking about, there was an article yesterday in the Herald, and those of you who... I mean, look, the majority of you out there probably never heard of this, but it ended up some reason being one of the frontline stories on the Herald. And that is some wounder who decided to interfere with a drummer's drum kit in the middle of a live set. And as a way of getting rid of them, the drummer just smacked him on the head with a drumstick.
Yep.
Which is probably the lesser of what I would have done to someone messing with my drums.
Oh, this is what happens when you lay off 60 genos, isn't it, really?
And then here's the audio of it.
Sure.
Yep. You can hear the little crack on the head. But she's come out and said, "Oh my God, I got hit by a drumstick. Oh my God!" And apparently a football player, club football player, professional, maybe with her, she hasn't been identified. But regardless of profession or gender,
Yes.
you behave like a fuckwit, you deserve a drumstick to the head at least.
You've rattled your way through that story, so I do recommend going and checking it out if you haven't seen it.
Yes.
But yeah, interesting dynamic. So the lady the professional footballer who, this happened to, she's decided to share her story whilst wanting to remain anonymous, which automatically I think there should be red flags around anyone that wants to come out with a story that doesn't want to be known for the story. I think that's, not good.
Anyway.
But we talked about this on our group chat last night. If I was out on a night out or a stag do or something like that...
Is that Danny Doolan's as well, can we just say?
Yeah, well, this is the thing, is we've spent so much time at Danny Doolan's, and, mate, it goes off in there. It's a great night. It's always a mint time. If one of my mates went up to the drum kit and started banging on it, I'd give them a fucking whack.
Yeah, totally. It's not like the drummer got out of his seat, walked through the bar, grabbed an innocent person from the bar, and twatted them over the head with a drumstick.
Well, that's right. And why is it... Look, I don't want to bring gender into it again here, but I'm going to.
You are.
Men are behind in most things, but we are the slowest moving carriage on the train. I totally get that. But for some reason, when ladies are fronted with live music, whether it's a DJ or a band, they feel like they can just, I don't know, decide what, make it theirs. Oh, I've seen it happen so many times with DJs. You can always see ladies hanging at the back of a DJ booth going, play some more Beyonce, please.
Yeah. I've been hit over the head with a pool cue at a bar. Did I go to the media? No.
No.
Did I deserve it? Potentially. Did I interfere with anyone's equipment? No. Did I mention someone's attire and how badly they were dressed? Yes. Yeah, back in Hamilton.
Front page of the Herald, this story got to.
I know. Imagine this pool cue that hit me across the head, by the way. It snapped as well, by the way. So it snapped, and half of it went across the bar.
Wow.
Across the top of my head.
So that was hit with force.
Yeah. And I turned around, and this person held the other half of it going, "You motherfucker!" And I was like, whoa.
Wow. What have you done is my first question. But again, this is the thing, is what have you done is the first question that I asked.
Yeah, I deserved it.
We're going to be asking this lady who got whacked by a drumstick.
Yeah.
What did you do?
And not a chicken drumstick.
Not a chicken drumstick. No, that's a good clarification to make.
Anyway, it's a non-story that I can't believe even as a story. But anyway.
The best part is he does it perfectly on the kick drum as well.
I feel like he might have added that kick drum in there to almost disguise it a little bit. Just like, this is going to be a loud crack. I better add a kick drum in there to distract people.
That's a drummer's prerogative, I reckon.
Oh, fuck
If someone's in your arc of your swing, bunk, you're gone.
Yeah. I mean, it was a shit take that I had about ladies getting too involved with live music. They do. But I don't think that's what's going on here exactly. But again, just keep your mitts off shit that ain't yours.
Totally.
And you're going to get a little bit of a wrap around the ears if you do.
And the angle for me is, why did they have to bring her sporting profession into it?
They always do that. I remember there was a story not that long ago when there was someone out on a boat running over native birds in the Hauraki Gulf.
Yeah.
And he had played like 2 games of professional rugby over in Croatia for about a bill of $80.
So he was a professional rugby player.
And he was a professional rugby player. For some reason, we love professional athletes getting into trouble in this country.
What deems a professional, though? Because obviously a lot of club rugby players are paid.
Yep.
Professional?
And that's professional. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. So if you get any kind of money for your performance.
I think it was irrelevant. Both things were irrelevant.
Well,
Gender
let's not
and
forget
profession.
that the drummer was a professional drummer.
Correct.
So who's more qualified out of the two?
But it's all right. Danny Durlan's have come out and I've said, I shouldn't have done it.
Well, she should have kept it fucking.
Give your hands to yourself. Okay, well, we'll put that to bed. Let's get into it. Live from the Export Beer Garden Studios, this is the Agenda Podcast for Thursday, the 24th of July.
The Agenda Podcast, the home of sporting nonsense and claptrap. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Got some pretty exciting things coming up, Mashi. On Monday, we are launching a new series, Agenda Versus, it's called.
Yes.
It's the Versus series, which is the great sporting rivalries from around the world. The biggest frictions from around the sporting frictions from around the world, brought to you by Bond's Chafe Off undies, which, if you haven't tried them, if you're looking for frictionless undies, get your nutsacks around some of these.
Yeah, I am the type of guy that can I suffer from a bit of fat man sack. I'll get a bit of a jock itch from time to time.
I don't think there's many men that don't.
Yeah, so these are perfect for that.
And I'll tell you, Mashi, it gets worse when you get older.
Does it really?
For some reason, your earlobes, your ears always keep growing as a man.
Don't fucking.
And your nutsacks keep dropping. And so your
fine,
nutsacks become quite a cumbersome piece of equipment when you get later on in life. They just get lower and lower.
Yeah.
Not bigger, just lower and messier. And so when it comes to actually trying to package them together and just keep them in shape and out of the way, then it becomes more necessary. So that's why these Bonds Chafe Offs are good. Anyway, this is a 4-part series, and it is we look at great sporting rivalries around the world and locally as well. And the first one is out on Monday, and I can tell you it is a cracker.
Look, for those that, I don't know, want a brief summary of it, I'd say the rest is history meets the Agenda Podcast. It's a bit of a history lesson, a delve back in time. Taking a look at some of what you've just said, some of the biggest sporting rivalries. You've got some great guests that come in to do some of them with you. Do we want to disclose any
we've got Wells, Jeremy Wells. Dylan Cleaver is helping us with it. He's basically the biggest nerd on sports you can come across.
He's the mind behind it.
He's the mind. He is the hive mind behind it. Anything. He's presenting it along with myself, and then Jeremy Wells is joining us for this first episode, and it's a good one for the kids born in the 70s. It's a cracker, and for those who don't know about it, it was an eye-opener for you, wasn't it?
It was, and we're starting close to home, which is also a nice way to start, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So look out for that on Monday.
I'm looking forward to listening to those.
And the theme of the first one is rugby, and rugby, bit of news coming out. Anton Dobro, he ain't fucking leaving!
No, apparently not.
But he is leaving for a little bit.
Yeah, so he's going with his mate over to Japan, is that right?
I mean, I think this is a good idea because you got the potential of like Nonu and those guys who leave and you never see them again.
Yeah.
Whereas I think this is a good middle ground where they let them go to Japan and earn, $1 million, say. Well, I'm just making that up.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if it was about that for a season. Come back, continue to play for the All Blacks, play in the World Cup, maybe nip off again, make another $1 million.
Yeah.
I think it's a good thing because it's preventing them from losing them forever.
There's some similarities between what's going on in rugby in this situation and what's happening in cricket, though, isn't there? It feels a little bit like, are we letting our guys go and play IPL?
Yeah.
Are we going to?
The same.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you lose them altogether. Otherwise, especially the established ones, the established players, the younger ones, we're never going to do that.
I also don't think we take enough notice in, athletes just being people, and that if your mate is going over to play somewhere, then that becomes quite a viable option for you because now, you've got food recommendations, you've got accommodation recommendations, you've got mates over there. Like, this is the type of thing that athletes want to do. They want to go and play rugby with their mates, make a bit more money and find somewhere new to hang out.
Name a former All Black who went to Japan and didn't like it.
Yeah.
There's not many.
There's not many, no.
They talk to them and you go, yeah, it's a good time.
Was Rebo there during COVID?
Yes, he was. Yeah.
That would have been an interesting time.
Yeah, he talked about that. That was because he was away from the family as well and by himself. He said that was tough.
Yeah.
He said that's a bit different. Their circumstances are different. But now, there's so many Kiwis playing over there. Steve Hanson's coaching a team. He's got like Ian Foster over there with him.
Yeah.
It's basically an All Black drop-in centre.
Yeah, I think maybe New Zealand Rugby might start looking at it as almost like, I don't know, a bit of financial relief for New Zealand Rugby. Because,
that is.
Because they can go,
They can't afford to keep them.
We can't afford to keep these guys, so let's just make sure that they're okay with going over there for a little bit, and then hopefully we can just, so long as we keep a smile on our face about it, at least they'll come back.
Totes.
us.
So he's going with Adi Savia, who's off on is another sabbatical? Is this his second one or is this his first one? It's his second one.
Yeah, because he came back
That's
from
right.
Moana Pacifica, yeah.
That's right. And the rider of Renewal, he's renewed. Fletcher Newell's also announced he's re-signed until 2028. So we got him for the Rugby World Cup in Aussie.
When you sign a contract like that, is that essentially saying that you're guaranteed to be selected for the next 4 or 5 years in a rugby? Like, how does that work?
I'd say that, yeah. I mean, look, he's not guaranteed, but he will be on a certain salary. That
Well, at
would
least he's getting
sit-
paid like
Correct.
he is an All Black for the next 5 years. Yeah,
Correct. He's good though, Fletcher Newell. He's
Or
a
3
beast.
years.
He seems to get bigger every year. He's a monster.
He is a monster,
and
yeah.
he's so pasty. He gives hope to all the pasty white dudes out there who want to play front row.
Yeah, I've heard allegations as well that he's currently holding the record for the squat in the All Blacks gym.
Not surprised.
No,
Not
massive thigh.
tree trunks. It's like nothing fits him as well.
No.
He doesn't look overly comfortable in anything, like especially those tight jerseys and the shorts, and even the socks don't seem to go up over his legs. He
But
just
I like
he looks
that.
a bit sloppy,
But I kind of like that. That's what I
yeah.
think rugby's supposed to look like.
especially a front rower.
Yeah.
If you got a front row who's worrying about how they look, you're in trouble.
You're in fucking trouble.
Yeah, you are in trouble.
Yeah.
From the cricket desk, I don't know. Last night, the 4th cricket test kicked off at Old Trafford, India versus England.
I planned to stay up for this, and I did not.
I
so-
always plan to stay up for it, and I never do either. But Old Trafford, that's a good time.
Yep.
That is a good time up there. Anywhere in cricket up north, Leeds, Manchester, is a fucking great time.
How close is Old Trafford cricket ground to Old Trafford?
Pretty close.
Yeah.
Like, as a crow flies, maybe 500 metres.
Oh, awesome, man.
It's all in the same area.
Yeah.
Obviously, they're both called Old Trafford
Yep,
as
they
well,
are.
which is confusing.
I wonder because there's also a new Old Trafford coming, isn't there?
Yes, there is. I think it's a bit further away.
Oh, okay.
But it is a good time. They do sports differently in the north of England. It's pretty funny. It's like quite football-y, but with a little bit less punchy and stabby.
Okay.
So a lot of singing,
Nice.
a lot of dress-ups. The
fuck yeah.
The Saturdays at English Test matches in the north, especially Leeds, is hilarious. Like, not the lame-ass dress-up day. They've tried to repeat it in New Zealand, but they kind of reward the people who dress up the lamest, and it just doesn't work. Whereas it's organic in England. Everyone just knows on Saturdays, you dress up. And they go fucking hard.
Oh, good.
And we turned up to Leeds to watch New Zealand play one year, and our costume was one-piece lycra, beige lycra. So we all rocked up in that, got a bit of respect. But an entire group of mates turned up in WWE, so like we had the Ultimate Warrior, like there was anything, Hulk Hogan, everyone, and they spent the whole afternoon like bench pressing each other. And
Fuck
like
yeah.
in the terraces, slamming each other. Shit you not, 20 Smurfs. Like, I'm not talking just a lame Temu purchase costume, like full blue with the hats and everything, and then one chick.
6 months of organisation going into it kind of
One
vibe,
chick
yeah.
who was Smurfette. Anyway,
Oh.
the Smurfs got hammered, and they don't kick many people out, and it's almost like it's almost self-regulating, and snake cups are banned. So if you start to form a snake cup, they kick you out. So people know that, and they do it as a form of sacrifice over in England. So they get and they stand up and they hold it up like the Statue of Liberty.
Yep.
And then security come and go, come on. And then you go out. So it's a way of saying I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
Anyway, the Smurfs had been told, and security in England, they can crack skulls when they need to, but they're actually pretty good. And they'll come to you and go, hey, guys, finish your drinks and then make your own way out, okay? Because you're done.
Wow, that's
And you
ridiculous.
go, oh, are we? He goes, yeah, you're done. So
That's the speech Lauren gives me most Saturday nights.
I'll give you the dignity of finishing your drinks, and then you can go.
You can finish
anyway,
it off.
the Smurfs got that chat, and word spread around the terraces that the Smurfs have been thrown out. And fuck, it was funny. 10,000 people all dressed up as like Spider-Man and fucking Goldilocks and everyone, all chanting, "Leave the Smurfs alone.
Oh,
Leave
come
the Smurfs
on.
alone. They've done nothing wrong. They've done nothing wrong. Leave the Smurfs alone. Leave the Smurfs." They went around all around the ground, and the Smurfs just went out, just waving, just like, see ya. Like, it was one of the great exits I've ever seen of a cricket ground. 20 Smurfs marching out to 10,000 people chanting, "Leave the Smurfs alone."
And that is what it's all about.
They do it. They do it so well.
I think it was Wells that took his son, young Hugo, to do a Manchester test, and he didn't realise that it was Saturday. And he said that he could look at his son and just kind of see his eyes open so wide and go, "This is what living's like. This is what sport should be. This is love. This is everything I've ever wanted." Everyone's having a great time.
Everyone's hammered, making lots of noise, but like that's the way they make noise. Anyway, in Leeds as well, they
I'm going to be singing that at fucking 8 o'clock tonight.
this
Leave
move.
alone.
Well, in the next game, we had a member of our team got attacked by an Alsatian police dog, and his name was Chucky, and he came to the ground very late to the game the next day.
Chucky was your mate or the dog?
No, Chucky's my mate who got attacked by the police dog. Long story.
The Chucky I know?
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, he had puncture wounds all over his legs, and he came in late to the game, and we told everyone in the stand. This was in Nottingham.
Yeah.
And we told everyone in the stand what happened. They were like, "Holy shit, that's pretty bad."
Yeah.
And then he arrived, kind of limping in, and everyone's like, "Leave the Chuck alone. Leave the Chuck alone." Anyway, another thing that happened up in Leeds when we were there on that dress-up day is they give out free newspapers at the front gate. So you get the Guardian or I don't know, whatever. But they're substantial newspapers.
Fuck, that's English.
Like huge, thick newspapers, and you
Yeah.
don't really have a use for them. Well, they might even sell them for
Is
a
that
pound.
tradition or a marketing tool?
Just marketing, I think. I think if they sponsor it, they give it out.
No,
I don't
it's
know.
okay.
Anyway, but no one's really reading it. But they tear them into tiny little pieces and use them for the Mexican wave, but not the normal Mexican wave. In Leeds, they pride themselves on doing the world's slowest Mexican wave. And it's the funniest thing you'll ever see. So the Mexican wave takes about a minute to get round. And so,
Oh, that's good.
and they start it by going,
I have seen footage of this.
10, 9, and like everyone's chanting it. And then the idea is you go up as slow as you can, and then you release into the wind the little bits of paper. And it brings so much joy watching the world's slowest Mexican wave. It's one of the greats.
It's
So-
what, like homemade confetti kind of falls
Yeah.
from the sky.
Yeah, and it's carnage. Total
That's
carnage.
awesome.
Oh,
Oh, we're going to have to get over there at some point.
So look out for the Saturday because of this test match because it's a cracker. India 264 for 4, so they've kind of ground out day one. The big news is Fatty Pants had to retire hurt after edging it into his right foot.
Yep, just to clarify who Fatty Pants is.
Rishabh Pant.
Yes.
Yeah. He appeared to be in significant pain and had to be Chris Keyed from the field.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Like in a wheelchair and everything.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, and like a full golf buggy style stretcher.
Well,
He's injured though.
well, hang on.
Fatty Pants is actually legitimate.
Yeah, right, as opposed to-
As opposed to a full Chris Key, which is going off injured.
Well, this is the
You're
only
not
kind
really
of.
injured.
Well, no, there's a lot of negatives, I suppose, to being slightly overweight in professional sport, but a cricket ball hitting a substantial amount of fat
Yeah,
hurts.
yeah. Well, it hit
So-
his foot. I don't think his foot's not that
Oh,
bad, is it?
no, his foot won't be that
Top
fat.
of the foot, the metatarsal on the
I
top
kind of
there.
thought maybe like his calf or something
that
like that,
would've
or his in the thigh.
But that's going to hurt India because he's playing pretty well in this series so far.
Couple of gold chains
Fatty
down.
Pants. So yeah, day 2 tonight kicks off at 10 o'clock.
Sweet.
But tune in I think it's usually day 3 is the Saturday, or day 4, maybe day 4. Hopefully it goes to day 4.
Wait, hang on.
I'm sure it
Day.
will.
well,
Yeah, Saturday night.
so
Tune
that's
in.
going to be day 4, isn't it?
Tune in Saturday night, and just even for the start of it, because the cameras will go around the crowd there. It's pretty hilarious.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, we'll take a quick break, and we're gonna. Are we gonna revisit the 4 pillars of things you don't care about? Or are we gonna do that?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's do that. Right, before we get into it, Mashi, as we mentioned every day, Snackachingi Sports Scholarship. Get into it. Text CHIP to 3236 to win that scholarship. Lots of treats to win. There, have you thought about your 4 pillars of things you don't care about?
I have thought of. Yes, I have.
Yeah.
But I've only thought about it in the sense of what are the things that I'd like to talk about that my partner shows no interest in.
Yeah.
And then I was going through the list of things like football,
Yes.
like cricket.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, hang on, this is a
But you
slippery
care about
slope.
this.
Like,
You do.
these are the things that I care about quite a lot.
Yeah. No, this is you
Yeah.
personally.
Yeah, so now then I realise that this is not quite the game. This is not how it works. It's not me personally. It's more about everything that people don't care about. Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Because
Okay.
what was my mum was what was mine? Gym photos.
Yours was mainly kind of social media focused.
Gym photos,
You-
COVID.
yeah.
Photos of your
concert
kids
photos.
and concert videos.
Yeah.
Coincidence.
The first one that upsets me the most, and it is also on the trend of social media, is Mother's Day and Father's Day posts on social media.
I think worse is anniversaries and wedding anniversaries, dating anniversaries, when we met anniversaries, when I engaged to you anniversaries. I'm not cheating on you, but I love you so much.
Totally, they are worse, but for some reason, the Mother's and Father's Day one
Do they really irk you, do
it
they?
really irks me because it's a little bit like no shit.
Yeah.
It's like, well, lots of us do have mothers and fathers. If we're lucky, we've still got them. And if that's all fine and dandy. for those of you that have had fathers and mothers move on and you want to share that via social media, I'm not 100% sure if you're channeling the energy in the right direction.
Because they're dead.
Because they are no longer.
What about Anzac Day post? Are you on this?
Big on Anzac Day post? You're big
Anzac Day post.
I think you should probably just let the one through the keeper.
Selfies by the letterbox at 6 a.m.
Mana munching. Can I add mana munching to mine? Because
interesting.
There was so much Ozzy Osbourne mana munching yesterday. Like people posting like videos of Ozzy like they fucking knew him.
You interviewed him 10 years ago, bro. Sick.
Yeah.
I know.
Just fucking drop your pants and munch that mana.
Celebrities' opinion on politics is an important one that I don't like. That was I saw on Barstool. They did a similar thing to this, and that was one that was mentioned in the comments, and that is one that I also feel very strongly about. People sharing their opinions on politics that just why?
Yep.
You know, that upsets me. Old photos. Old photos of people. You know, of like, you know, oh, here's a photo of me when I was 18. Look at me. This is what I look like when I was 18. I don't give a fuck.
No, that's usually the social media challenges. Like, post the first photo on your reel challenge.
Well, that's the posting side of it for sure. But I don't really give a shit about what you look like when you were.
Well, that's because you were a big fatty Bumbaletti, though.
Well, I was a fatty Bumbaletti, but that's.
Hey, you didn't deserve that straight, sorry.
But, you know, when people just whack out photos of them when they were younger and go, hey, look at this at the time that I was at the beach. What?
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck about that.
When it's related to a challenge, that does my head in.
Yeah.
That, you know, fuck it. Yeah.
Also things I don't give a fuck about, memes that you've kind of accumulated over the last wee while, and then like an in-person demonstration of a meme, like, oh, check this meme out. It's never as good as you want it to be. Yeah. It always falls flat and there's always a moment of awkwardness. That's something that I don't care about. Happy for you to send me a meme via social media.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck about your in-person.
You don't want an in-person meme?
I don't want an in-person meme.
I think I sent a couple to you recently, actually.
Yeah, but that's fine because that's via social.
One of them, massively inappropriate.
That's via social. No, not one of them.
Okay, yeah, most of them are.
All of them.
There was one particular one about the foreign object.
Yep. You know, that one was... Yeah, we can't. I mean, even you bringing that up, I feel like I've...
Okay. It's good. It's a classic. Anyway.
Work.
Just work.
Your work.
Your work
is something that I don't care about.
Okay.
And I hope that people don't really care about my work either.
But your work's out there.
My work is out there, so it's a bit of a double standard.
You're talking
about
your work right now.
I am. Your work. But I went to a quiz night last night with a couple of mates, and I unfortunately am mates with a couple of finance bros. And I couldn't, like...
No one knows what finance bros do.
I couldn't give less of a fuck.
I got some mates who are finance bros. They're massively loaded. But
I'm making that, and this is the thing, and I think maybe there's a bit of a...
they don't want to tell you because they'll work out how easy it is.
Maybe I don't give a fuck because I'm salty about the fact that I earn 3 times the amount.
I'm the same.
And
it's
I'm
more
like,
than 3.
You guys fucking don't work nearly as hard as...
More than 3.
Yeah, I know.
It's more. I hate to tell you, but it's more than 3.
So there we go. How did we end up there? So So celebrities that share people that share their opinion on politics. I don't give a fuck about your political views.
Yeah.
Photos.
It's kind of how democracy works, though.
Yeah, but that's you vote. Just keep it for that one day a year. You know?
Okay. So you want to go into your vote completely uninformed?
No.
Okay.
You can do your own research at home.
Okay.
I don't need to hear your research.
Okay.
I don't need to hear versions of your research. Okay. I don't need to hear the shit that your algorithm's feeding you. Okay.
Okay. The mic's on.
The other one is the child photos. I don't need to see those. I don't give a fuck about those.
I get that. Pet photos. When people show you pictures of their pet.
You know, I don't love that, but Joe Jury does that all the time. And
he's got 5 cats.
Yeah. Do you have 5 now? Jesus, Joe.
You might as well have 5 cats.
Yeah, you might as well.
He's got 3.
Could you name them, do you reckon, off the top of your head? Joe's shown me 30,000
Yeah, he's got Beauty.
Photos of his cats.
Beauty's the original. The Black Beauty.
Beauty, Wilfred, and Jimmy Ray.
Jimmy Ray.
Sorry, who?
Jimmy Ray's the one that takes selfies of himself, which is the photo that I showed you.
Yeah,
that one is crazy, actually.
Do you want another one? That's my question. No?
No,
you can have mine.
I don't want your cat.
You can have mine. Who wants my cat? Do you want my cat?
I don't want anything to do with your cat. You've been trying to get rid of your cat for the last 4 or 5 years.
I went to the vet yesterday with my dog, and poor bastard got a finger put up his ass. And
he might have liked it. You don't
with
know.
the dogs, they've got like it's not consenting, is it?
No, it's not.
She just lifted the tail up, whammo. He was like,
Holy hecker.
And he was like looking at me.
What were they checking for? Or were they putting some kind of
He's got a few tummy issues. But
medicine up there?
Yeah, he's got a few tummy issues going on. But I was like, poor bastard. He was like, he didn't know that was coming.
No, he didn't. But
Probably
that's probably the way it should be.
Yeah, poor guy.
I'd rather get my prostate kind of checked in the future by surprise.
Surprise. You prefer a surprise finger?
I wouldn't mind someone kind of
surprising you,
creeping up on me and just going, oh, there it is.
This is a lot about you.
It's happening. So where did we land on that? So photos and then your work.
Yeah,
we don't need to be talking about work with each other outside of 9 to 5. Let's all focus on each other as people. Let's love each other.
Grow up.
Shout out to the finance bros last night. Fuck, you're pissing me off.
I think we need to get other people's view on this, and so slide into the DMs, get onto the talkback, because I think ours is, since we live in this digital world so much, we are on social so much that I think we're triggered by a lot of things.
Yeah, it was mainly social media we focused on there. There's got to be some more kind of tangible things.
Influencers are the one, people that describe themselves as influencers, if I could shoot a gun through social media, I'd do that.
I just don't, I don't want you to kind of go home and think poorly of yourself, Lane, but I think you might be closer to a social media influencer than you realise.
Yeah, but I don't do the posts, do I?
No, you don't.
Hi, here I am at home. Have you guys thought about, like, Newell at the moment? You can get these stickers, and you can get these amazing, like, crockery smeck things. It's awesome. Shut up, kids. I'm so likeable and relatable.
Why do influencers always have to introduce themselves at the start of their videos? Hey, guys, it's Kim Crossman. Oh, sorry.
Okay, you've added one word.
No, shout out to Kim Crossman. That's fine. She
deserved
friend of the show. But you know what I mean? Like, why do they always have to introduce themselves at the beginning of the video? I follow you.
I guess because they put money behind it to boost it to people who don't know them, and that's the worst. Like, why have you wounded me with your video about getting stickers from New World?
Yeah. Can we also add to this list things I don't care about? Well, stuff no one cares about, as if you're being a penis on the piss and start smacking someone else's drum that's not yours, and then you get the drumstick to the head. Then
that's a good one.
That's just on you.
We might have a few suggestions in the yours, please. So we'll get to that in just a moment.
Yours, please. Brought to you by Export Ultra.
Well, apologies for that last 5 minutes. I felt like
we lost our shape there.
Lost our shape there for a little bit, but it is a Thursday. There's no sports going on.
This is the thing.
And so we're just
trying to fill 40 minutes.
Yeah, so apologies for that. If you're still with us, thank you very much for being still with us. But now it's your turn to contribute with the first yours, please.
Oh, yeah.
And on that note, do we ever figure out who farted at the commentary?
No.
Cheers, boys.
No, we didn't.
No, I think we clearly know who it is.
Well, we do know who it is, but
it's James Lauderdale-McConey.
Yeah, he just hasn't owned up.
Like, there were so many signs, the nachos, the denial, the first to smell it, the actual, the way he blamed me so quickly and just full trumped me, just kept on saying it was me.
What was the day of the and then, don't forget the date that was happening behind us, in which after he wasn't getting any traction with the anti-G Lane kind of narrative, he then turned on this poor guy that was trying to have a date and fucking get laid behind us.
Great start to that. Yours, please. Just ripping ass.
Just ripping ass, yeah.
Ripping ass. And that reminds me, it's a good one, actually.
That is a good one.
That's good. It's clean. He's obviously he works out, because otherwise it's not a lot of clap.
No.
My son I was driving my son, like I mentioned yesterday. Since when parent-teacher interviews, they send the school home at lunchtime? And they do the parent-teacher interviews within school time. It's like, no. You look after my kid till 3, and then we'll do it after that.
Another thing no one cares about is your child's achievements.
Correct. Well, that's good, because I've got none. Here's one of his achievements, though. He was in the front seat, and he rang his sister, and on speakerphone while in the car, she goes, hello. And he goes, puts it down to his pants and goes, and then just hangs up.
I just every time I hear a story that comes out of your household, I think about poor Anna, and I think, gosh, she didn't deserve this life.
Anyway, next one, yours, please.
Just listening to your pillars of, what was it? Shit that pisses you off. I'll got one for you. So I get multiple emails a day, many of which start with, I hope this email finds you well.
Oh.
The fuck do you care how your email finds me? Exasperating. Love yous.
I love this. It's just really turning into a gripe line, isn't it?
No, we need things you don't care about. if we go into things that piss you off, then
We're all fucked.
We're in a slippery slope.
And that's a solo pod for G Lane that he can operate on a Sunday.
But I do like that. I hope this finds you well. I remember answering to one when I had cancer, saying, "I'm not actually. I've got cancer." I used that line so much when I was going through that. It was. I mean, look, you gotta use it.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately you've been struck by it, so you've got to use it to your advantage at some stage.
The corporate email language sucks, man.
I hope this finds you out. It doesn't actually. I've got cancer. I'll get back to you in a couple of weeks. See ya.
I don't think you've ever written a sentence. You've never started an email like that. You email like you text. It's just, you don't do the whole kind of, hi there, good afternoon, hope your day is going well. You're just kind of straight in, straight out. That's the way email should be. We don't need to pussyfoot around it like people always do with that type of thing at the top of the email.
Nice to e-meet you.
I hope. Oh man, nice to finally put a name to the.
I'll fucking e-meet you.
Oh, gee, that pisses me off. Oh, yesterday we got a yours please from Mogi.
Oh, yep.
And I think it was around something that I might have said. I think he was looking for a pronunciation touch up.
Minutiae.
I think I was saying, and he wanted.
Joe, what is
Minutia.
Minutia.
That's right, and he
Getting
wanted
into the
he wanted
minutia.
to clarify that it was the minutia.
Yeah.
Sweet. But anyway, you recommended that I go home and watch Educators.
Yes.
And you were saying that it's one of the kind of not long lost, but,
underrated.
kind of slips under the radar a little bit here on NZ. Fuck me.
It's good, eh?
It is good.
How good's the PE teacher?
Oh, man.
Massive caner.
Yeah. I had a great time last night watching a couple of episodes of that. So shout out to Mogi. And if you haven't seen Educators, go watch it.
Hounds.
It really caught me off guard.
If you can find Hounds anywhere, I don't even know where it is. Probably on TV3 somewhere. I love the fact that he keeps... he accidentally keeps throwing strays to the fat kids in the PE class.
It's so good.
He is the find of that series, I must admit. He's fucking good.
Anyway, there's yours, please. It just reminded me of that. But anyway.
X-Fine, yours, please.
G'day, lads. Big Keats here.
Big Keats.
What's up? No fucking episode for Monday uploaded yesterday. Jesus Christ. Good luck for the North Shore Hairy Goats J1. They're playing my Messi coach J1s this Saturday down at North Shore Rugby Club, 11:40 a.m.
Yep.
Fuck the pride.
Oh.
Keatsy joining us from the toilet there.
Big Keatsy, he's a big Massey man.
Yep.
Massey rugby man. They were at an auction at a Rugby Foundation lunch out there.
Yeah.
And some good bugger spent $6,000 on going out to lunch with myself, Rito, and Laura McGoldrick. I reckon they spent $5,999 on McGoldrick and Rito.
Yeah.
$1 on me.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks that legend. I think we're organising that lunch at some stage. But Big Keatsy...
Can I have an invite to kick-ons for that?
You can come on.
No, just the kick-ons part.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys take care of the business, and then I'll pick you up and we'll go somewhere afterwards.
Well, Big Keatsy coaches a J1 team. This is just lifting the covers a bit. My son plays J1 for the Shore. I'm not going to be here this weekend, so I'm not going to be there to watch that one. But Big Keatsy, look out for the tallest, blondest kid, skinniest kid in the team. He's the lanky lane.
Fold the fuck out. Sorry.
No, that's the speech I give him before every game.
Oh, right.
You need one thing in this game, fold one person.
What was the speech that Wells' old man used to give him before he'd go out to play every day? Oh, if I see your head today, I'll be pissed off.
Yeah,
I see
your head down.
Head fucking down.
Head down.
And then was it Heath's old man that used to reverse into the car park so we didn't have to face...
Yes, didn't have to watch.
Didn't have to watch his son play sport.
Yeah, and it happened... I think my dad came and watched me play rugby for the first time when I came back from overseas. And I'd played decent level overseas, like senior club rugby, when I went over when I was 19.
Professional?
It was semi-professional, I guess.
Yeah, there you go.
You got paid the expenses.
Yeah.
But
if you'd been hit over the head by a drumstick, mate, you would have made the front page.
That's
so
true. But came back.
On that.
First came back and started playing under 85s, way more casual and social.
Yep.
I think I've told the story before. We came to watch for the first time, and I got sent off for a armless tackle on the halfback who deserved it.
Yep.
Came through the line out, cheeky little shit. Dropped him.
Oh, and you thought, you know what, no arms.
Got
we'll
binned.
do him just fine. Yeah.
Got binned. And in those days, you got sent under the opposition goalpost.
Yellow?
Yeah, yellow.
Sweet.
So you got to go stand under the opposition goalpost. And I knew the fullback for the other team, and I was having a yarn to him. So 85s, it was like a beer league.
Yeah.
And he goes, fuck, I'm naked. And I was like, mate, fuck, I'll run on at fullback. Yeah, okay, swapped jerseys with him. Ran into the back line for the other team. I could see my dad just getting his car and driving off.
He's he's taking the fucking piss.
I'm done. Anyway, good luck, Big Keatsy. Massey, tough team, because it's an open grade. So it's under 13-year-olds. And the North Shore produce a lot of good rugby players, but they're mainly quite small.
I was going to say
Small and
there
white.
might be a big size difference.
Yeah, there usually is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like I told Ralph, the harder they fall, mate.
Who's the favourites in that game?
Oh, Messi, I think, will be
Yeah.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think we've beaten Messi in years in J1.
All right.
Beat them in seniors, though.
Attaboy.
Yeah.
There you go, up the fucking goats,
Yeah,
eh?
up the goats.
Hey boys, just in the spare room thinking about what I've done. I think we've all got something in common, the people that listen to you and yourselves, is that having a good time is number one. Sport's the reason for having a good time. And it does come with some consequences, and that's how the partners feel about it. Yeah. I know I get my age repeated to me a lot. Oh, you're 44 years old. Just wondering how you guys go about it. Maybe a behind-the-scenes partners ACC documentary. That'd be interesting. Yeah.
Look, I can see where you're coming from here. Like, and I'm gonna go deep into the weeds here.
Yeah, same.
And it's going to upset a few people, I imagine, probably mainly the female audience, but it's
That's
true.
right. I had
So
a
what
shit
happens?
take about women at
what
the top of this
what,
podcast, so
what
it can't get
happens?
any
No,
worse.
this is actually they grow up. We don't, because what happens is you have when children come along, fundamentally they have to house these fucking things and birth them. It's a quite a
Wow, this isn't going where I thought it was.
no.
gonna
It's
go, but
quite
this is-
it's
yeah,
quite
no,
an
I'm into
experience.
this.
It's you basically you baked this thing for 9 months inside you.
Yeah.
You've blasted it out. It's a fundamental change. Whereas guys, all we did was just blast some sperm. That's pretty much all we did. We had a
Right.
good time. Anyway, motherhood, and the responsibilities around that, and the
yeah.
connection they have with the kids and stuff. And
Right, now I see where you're going with
guys
this,
try
yeah.
their best. We do try our best. We change because we look after the kids and whatever. But fundamentally, we're still fucking idiots.
Yeah.
Fundamentally, we're still 19 or 20 or 21. Still find farting funny.
Yep.
Still find downstairs humour funny.
Yep.
Still find stepbrothers funny.
Anytime there's a guy in the South African cricket team with the name Mafaka, we
Yeah,
find it funny.
motherfucker. Yeah, just shit like that.
That's all
like,
we need.
Naked Gun's still funny.
That is still funny.
Nice
beaver, brother.
You know, we could watch Happy Gilmore. The fact that women can't understand why guys can watch a movie 10 times and still piss themselves, that really pisses them off. Unfortunately, that's the way it goes. You do grow up slightly, but it doesn't matter if you're 44 or you're 24. You still find Lee Hart funny.
Yeah, you do.
Whereas I think for a lot of mums, it's like, I've got 3 kids, I've baked 3 of them, I've got this, I gave them life, feel obliged to look after them, as fathers do as well. But in the other side of it, give a dad a window to behave terribly, you'll take it.
Yeah, yeah.
And admittedly, there'll probably be some mums that do take it as well, but the majority.
So that's a parenting angle on it.
Yeah.
And I think that is fairly accurate. If I'm going to wind the clock back a couple of years and look at someone my age, I think it's what I think my partner struggles the most with is she just doesn't understand how I'm having a good time. Like on a Friday night, if I want to park up and watch the Test cricket, across the other side of the world with 2 teams that don't involve, a team that I give a shit about inherently, like India, England. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense to Lozzie how that would be an enjoyable thing to do on a Friday evening compared to going out with mates or spending time with some of her friends.
Going to BYO.
Or going to her family's for dinner or something like that. I think that is the hardest thing that I struggle with, is that I don't enjoy anything more in my life than just watching sport. and that is a hard thing to articulate to someone, because it doesn't really make sense. Even the way I'm saying it now, I'm almost embarrassed by that. But that is the way I feel about it. And I think when I am 44, I will be copping lines like,
You're
"Come on,
44.
mate, you're 44. You got."
I know, but that's the way they always use that as a bat. To go,
Yeah.
You're 45, fuck's sake. You can't be waking up with no pants in the garden, okay? And I was like, well, why not? I used to do it in my 20s. What's wrong with it doing it now?
Yeah, I know.
The fact that Ralph's putting my pants back on for me is got issues, but
Yep. Yeah.
you got to use them. And I tell you what, the greatest thing as a parent, when your mum's away and you're a bit hungover, you play doctors and nurses with the kids, and you lie on the couch. Oh, Daddy's a bit sick. Who's going to be the doctor? Oh, yeah. You give me some medicine. You give me some Powerade. Go in the dairy, get some Powerade, and they'll kind of look after you.
I think without realising it, that contributor has kind of, that was a dangerously specific situation, but I think that contributor has kind of asked quite a deep philosophical question almost.
But he wanted a deep look into how we manage things.
Yeah,
and
if I'm being 100% honest, mate, it's made it easier now that it's my job.
Oh, yeah, and
You
the
know what
fact
I mean?
it's my
Like-
job as well makes it
Yeah.
easier. But what doesn't make it easier is when we go on trips and have a really good time and then come back and try and say it's work.
No,
and then they
that-
go, but you had a good time. It's like, yeah, but it was work. I was with my workmates.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, but your friends with all your workmates. Like, yeah, but that's your problem, not mine. Like, if you go away for work and you're friends with your workmates, that's a you problem.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't say that to them, by the way.
No.
I said that in my head every time I do it.
And then I've got a very unique situation where Loz will come away with us for half the trips that we go on, and then they're easy. That's quite easy for me. I've got to be honest. I've got it easy compared to most people because you've got to go to work, and then you've got to have a relationship at home, and then you've got to fit in sport over top of that. I just have to fit in work because that is sport, and then my partner happens to be there already, so I've got it easy compared to most people. But
Yeah. Well, my advice to you, mate, leave her. Next one.
G'day, fellas. Despite netball being the number one played sport in New Zealand, the ANZ Premiership doesn't look like they're going to get a Sky contract next year after almost failing to get one this year. So it's likely going to go to free-to-air television, which is obviously going to have huge ramifications as far as contracts and just money in the sport as a whole. What do you think the issue with the sport popularity is in general? Because even with all these new rule changes this year to make it more exciting, it just seems to me it's a much more fun sport to play than watch. Do you think that's just too much of a barrier to overcome with some changes?
Holy fuck!
I agree with this guy. I've got into netball because my daughter is a massive netball fan. She's a massive Mystics head.
Yeah.
So I've been to quite a few Mystics games this year, and I don't understand either. The games are all sold out. You go to a netball court in the weekend, and I fucking hate going because you can't find car parks. There's netball mums everywhere. They're a hostile breed.
Yeah.
But it is the biggest participation sport in New Zealand. They've got sold out games. I don't understand why there aren't more commercial benefits for partners or for Sky or whatever.
What are the viewership numbers like? Do we have any idea?
I have no idea because Sky never release those.
Yeah.
Only when it's convenient for them, or it's a good story. I agree. I don't know what the story is. I was thinking about it this morning. I was like, maybe we should just do a whip around and buy the whole league, turn it into a Savannah Bananas situation, and make it entertaining because it's a good time. It's fast paced. It does not stop. The entertainment beforehand, the kids will get tattoos and face paint and heaps of interactive games. It's actually it's a live a good time.
It's a good game to watch.
Yeah. So
I think that he threw out the theory: is it a better game to play than it is to watch? I don't even think that's true.
The 2 points rule, the 2 point zone, the last 5 minutes of every quarter, they activate the 2 point zone.
Yeah.
And there's one particular player from the Pulse. She's a demon. They bring her on just to fucking throw bombs.
Right.
And she's amazing.
Yeah.
And I reckon it's added a whole new level because you have to change your defensive patterns. Once you change your defensive patterns, you open up the single shot. It's like
And games are often close as well, which is
Yeah.
a big part of getting, I think, interest in sporting fixtures.
But
You've
I
got to
have-
make sure that the games are competitive.
But I'm just going to say Sky's sexist. That's why. Next one, yours, please.
No, I'm quite intrigued by that.
Yeah, morning, fellas. Just the 4 pillars of things you don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
Things I don't give a fuck about are how many fucking laps around the sun you've done with your fucking partner or husband or wife or whatever.
Yes.
Who gives a fuck?
Yes, I agree.
Thank you.
I
Yeah.
agree. Just even the phrase laps around the sun pisses
It's
me off.
triggering, yeah. 8 laps around the sun with this one.
Yeah.
Why is it always this one? Like, what do you mean this one? Fuck off.
Because I've
Also-
got another one, that's why.
Yeah. Also, what I don't give a fuck about is where your office is for the day.
Oh,
Like
office for the day.
office for the day as you look across the Hauraki Gulf
Better work
while sitting in,
stories.
fucking regatta on.
Better work
Like, come on. Just
Okay, how many more we got? One more.
Two-parter apparently
Two-parter.
as well.
Two-parter.
Wow,
Okay, here you go. Buckle up.
Hey, Cam from Christchurch here.
G'day, Cam.
G'day, Kimmy.
Just following on from your story with old Andrew Hoare there, G Lane. I had the exact same story about 10, 15 years ago at Molly Malone's in Wellington after an All Blacks game. Went into the toilet, take a piss, turned around. There's old Andrew Hoare doing a little boy's wheeze. Turns and looks at me and goes, "Drop trowel, son." And there's me in my early 20s going, "Damn, it's the All Black legend."
Yeah.
So, drop trowel, do little boy's wheeze. He finishes up before me, heads on out of there, and I'm stuck there by myself doing little boy's wheeze. Thank God no one came in there. Anyway, hooroo.
So Andrew Hoare, just a
Duckers.
massive...
Duckers.
Oh, I love you, mate. Just a massive advocate for the little boy's
Yeah,
wheeze.
I'm so glad that happened to someone else because I get accused a lot of putting a lot of mayonnaise on my stories.
Yeah.
But I love that checks out.
It does if it's happened
Yeah.
not only to someone else, but in a different region entirely.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
So next time you see Andrew Hoare, just...
Is there anyone else out there still flying the flag for Little Boys Wheeze?
I used to do it quite a lot when I was overseas and we used to run sports tours.
Yeah, good for you, man.
And we'd stop on the side of the motorway in the UK and people would go, can we stop for a wee? And I said, we can stop for a wee, but it's Little Boys Wheeze only. And so there's a great photo we've got of like 50 dudes just with their pants around their ankles with their shirts over their heads doing Little Boys Wheeze on the M1.
It's kind of, is it, no, you know how there's that cliche photo that lots of ladies like to get, mums again like to get it, where they'll face nature and pull their tops up and kind of, you know, show the fact that they're showing their
breasts,
their bussies to nature. Is it kind of our version of that?
It's quite freeing, I'll give you that.
It is also entertaining, isn't it? Like if you're on I'm trying to think of like State Highway 1 and you pull over and you go, you know what, maybe we should just give something for the people driving past to look at.
Yeah.
Because if you're driving past and you see a grown man doing a Little Boy's Wheeze, that is providing me with enough energy to get through another half an hour of this drive.
Yeah.
So I think just maybe it is also an unselfish act, if anything, if you're doing a Little Boy's Wheeze in public.
Yep.
I mean, it's something for the viewers on the way past.
Absolutely. It's a community service. Okay. That wraps things up. Tomorrow, Mania is coming in to finalise that 4 pillars of things you don't care about. Otherwise, I'll catch you next week. But Mania and Mashi, you'll be in tomorrow.
I understand you've got a bit of a mental health weekend this week.
I've got a men's mental health.
Are you going to come back?
Yeah.
With
I'm going to come
your
back.
mind in the right place?
Yep.
You fucking promise me, mate? Because there's
It'll be in a place. It'll be somewhere.
Okay.
But it'll be better than what it is now.
Love yous, fuck yous.
You've been listening to the ACC's Agenda podcast, brought to you by Export Ultra. For more episodes, like and follow on iHeartradio or wherever you get your podcasts.